Good day, welcome back. My name is Chris Secco, and today we're going to build an entire village contained within a gigantic glass dome. Don't forget to show your support, and thank you to all those who do. World generation in Minecraft has many awesome aspects, but this type of hill formation has to be one of my absolute favorites. I find myself getting inspired every time I pass something like this in my world. Instead of just passing it by this time, let's see what we can create. After clearing out some trees around the edges, we start by laying down a concrete frame for our surrounding wall. Following the ridge at the peaks to the best of our ability, we fill in exactly where we want our finished walls to go. When building any big project, consistency is key, so try not to vary the heights too much in each section to keep those top lines as smooth as possible throughout. Coming round to clean up some of the dirt and grass outside, smoothing it all down ready for our wall to sit on top of. But before we finish off the walls, I need to frame out some of the roof supports. These will also outline where the glass is going, so I have to take my time here, making sure to shape the dome just right, as it might be barely noticeable now, but any inconsistencies down the line would definitely show through when connecting it all up. Then, once I had the shape I was happy with, I finished off the main walls using concrete powder in various coloured layers, simply letting it fall into place, resulting in a consistent pattern that slopes off to blend with the landscape. Then, watering everything down, we set our concrete powder into blocks, and with a little more cleaning up around the rough edges, we can move straight onto the glass roof. We actually line the underside of the concrete supporting structure with dark oak planks and then build the glass off of that layer. This gives much more depth than just connecting it up with the surface. Like I still can't get over just how good this little simple technique looks. A giant glass dome like this is nothing without its inhabitants, or testificates. Either way, they need a place to live, so starting with some groundwork, then removing all the trees, I can then lay out some templates for our buildings, using wall blocks just to start getting a good idea on how I wanted the inside to look. So coming down to some of the more detailed work, we create an entrance for the river leading into the dome, and now the river actually looks like it has formed a pond at the center of our village, just enhancing that natural feel. Then moving on to our buildings, I start out with the blacksmith, a huge furnace funnel reaching up and out of the dome to make sure none of that filthy smoke sticks around inside. Next to that, adding a simple barn and then starting a pathway to the rest of the area. We continue on with the same build style for the rest of the village, using a mix of mossy and cracked stone bricks with the contrasting dark oak panelled roofs, making for a beautiful medieval theme. I made sure to include plenty of beds and at least a few of the villager professions, obviously the blacksmith, but there's also a library and even a wall-mounted farming system up the back. This had nothing to do with the fact that I just run out of space. Still though, it looks awesome. And as per usual, we do a few touch-ups and last-minute decorations off of camera, and this is the finished product. If you're enjoying, don't forget to show your support below, and let's jump straight into the tour. I love the fact it looks like a heart from up here. I think that's great. Anyway, let's go take a look around inside. And yeah, so let's start on the right. We got our blacksmith looking rather majestic. Oh no, also added in this little shack just down by the wall while we were doing all the last minute decorations, and oh, hello there. And as you can see, all the internals are decorated out, nothing too complicated here, mainly just for the functionality of it, you know, working as a village. Next up, we got the cute little stable filled up with hay for the horsey field next door. And let us follow the path down. Next up, we got our mine. Oh yeah, this isn't any ordinary mine. Oh no, this mine is a path to the void. Next we have our library. Little entrance hall, then up to the reading area. I can imagine it being really nice and peaceful to chill up here and read. I really like the idea of this river like passing right through the dome and out to the other side, and I'll show you this quick, but we actually built a makeshift sewer running out the back there, which drops off into a conveniently placed ravine. Next along we've got the pig farm. Just gunna. Ah, that's so cute. Anyway, nothing complicated on the inside either here, just some more storage, and I did put a few beds up top for the villagers to sleep in. Moving up a level is the wall-mounted farm. Gotta say, I love the idea of this. Unfortunately, in practice, villagers tend to ruin more of their crops than they actually plant. This really doesn't help when you're trying to keep things simple. Regardless, I definitely love the way it's supported off the wall, and it certainly helps to free up some extra space underneath, if that's what you're looking for. And coming back down, we got a couple more smaller houses on the end here, just some more beds and living spaces for our villagers. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. Anyway, I hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed that. Don't forget to show your support by subscribing and liking down below, and a massive thank you to everyone who makes that effort. It means a hell of a lot to know that people are enjoying the huge amount of work and effort that goes into these videos. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.